So what I thought I would do today are share some tips on decorating your classroom, where you can go to find really cheap decorations, and then also where to find some props for your classroom. Hi everyone, Teacher Michelle here. So sorry it has been forever since I have made a video, but I actually took a little bit of a break from teaching because I have super exciting news. I started my own business and I quit my full-time job. So we've had some huge transitions here in my household. But now I am excited to be back teaching and I wanted to share with you some ways that I have refreshed my backdrop. Because what better way to start off teaching again than by doing a bit of spring cleaning and refreshing all of this. So you can see I went a little bit rainbow crazy, but hey, it's springtime, totally cool to do that. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. So first, what we can talk about are some classroom essentials. Obviously, you can watch my technology video. I'll put the link below on that for what you need, like your laptop, you need a mouse, Ethernet cable, headset, all of that stuff. Some other things that I haven't really talked about that you actually need in your classroom when you're teaching. Number one for me, since I'm a parent, I need a room with a locked door. So my children love me and I love them dearly, but that door needs to be locked. Most of the time when I'm teaching during the mornings, they're still asleep, but there has been a couple times where my kids have actually walked in while I'm teaching and I'm kind of like off screen, like, get out, trying to get them out of the classroom. Anyways, so locked door is great to have. Okay, another thing you need in when you're teaching, for me, I always need some kind of water. I don't always drink water this fancy. I just made celery juice and then filled it up with water, so that's why it looks fancy. But normally it's just a cup of water. Or in the mornings, I like to have tea because it's not too loud for me to brew a pot of tea. Coffee gets a little too loud because I have to grind the beans. Also, another really good thing is have a snack on hand or eat before you teach. So those are, for me, some of the essentials that I need. Okay, now let's talk about some fun stuff, props. One thing I really love about Qkids is you don't really need props in the classroom. Unlike some of the other platforms that I've seen, like VIP Kids or whatever other ones are out there, it seems like their systems aren't as interactive as Qkids and don't have as many like stickers and things like that that you can use. So they use a lot of props. But with Qkids, you can just like put stickers in and masks and things like that. So here are some props that I've actually collected. Then let me go ahead and show you. So one thing that's kind of fun is you can actually use all sorts of different like headbands to start off your class. Now with Qkids, you do have the option to just put on like a digital mask, kind of like a Snapchat filter. But these are just some little ones that I got from the 99-cent store that I thought were kind of cute that you can use, especially for summertime. And hello, I mean, come on, if I'm gonna be teaching with this ridiculous background, I think a unicorn hat would fit perfectly. So those are just some ideas to make it fun. Obviously, when you're teaching younger kids, things like this are great. With the older kids, you kind of have to gauge your audience. They might not be as into these things as the young ones. So in my prop basket, I keep my headbands, and then I also have little finger puppets. So these are really cute to use, especially like during the summertime or when you're teaching insect lessons. You can use little finger puppets like butterflies, stuff like that. So that's just kind of a fun idea that you can use. Again, works really well for the little kids. All of this stuff, like my kids already had. So when I'm looking for props, I just raid their rooms and look to see what they have and I use it. Like a lot of these were my daughters and they work great for the classroom. Another prop that you can use that is kind of fun, if you're interested in having an external reward system. So think about the diamonds that you use in the classroom. That's a reward system for the kids. But you can also have an external one too. So I actually just found this at Target. So if you go to the dollar rack at Target, for $3, you can get this guy right here. This is like a little cookie jar, and they have all these different cookies in numbers, so you can use this as like an extra external incentive for the kids when they get something right. And then you can work towards filling up your cookie jar at the end of the lesson. So that's another really great thing that you can use. So with all these things, again, do not go out and spend a lot of money on this. Look around your house to see what you have. You know, a lot of us are teaching because we want extra income, but if you end up spending all your money on buying all these fancy props, you know, it might not be worth it. So see what you have first, and then hit up the dollar store and the dollar rack at Target. Those are my best tips. All right, so what I wanted to show you are a couple of places that I've actually been able to find some props. So when you watch the video, we're gonna cut to my actual trip that I took to the Dollar Tree and to Target to pick up some props for the classroom. So make sure to watch that. And you'll also get to see the evolution of this board, the before and the fabulous after. So I'm going to show you a couple tips and tricks on where I find things to put up on my teaching background on the cheap, because I'm a cheap. All right. We are walking up to the Dollar Tree where we're going to find some really good teaching decorations, hopefully. So here is the teaching section, and here you can find all sorts of cool borders. I think I actually like this pink one because I've been feeling super frilly lately. They also have that's super cute. So some of these borders might be super fun. I think I'll probably go with the rainbow one actually, because I feel like it matches Qkids stuff. So right now all the spring stuff is out, so the kids are going crazy looking at all the decorations. Maybe one of these days I'll actually come to the store by myself to shop. But summer lessons are coming up, and I found these things to be really great for summer lessons. Usually last year there was a bunch of like lessons on bugs, so they have these cute little insect hats or headbands, so something like that. But I actually found this is one thing that you can definitely put in your classroom. One thing they do like to mention is you can put maps in. I already have a map, so I'm not going to pick that one. These great foil letters that come in all different colors. So I just went ahead and picked up this blue one. You'll probably write my name in it. It's also great, just the alphabet. So that's one good thing that you can put up in your classroom. I feel like I'm in a rainbow mood, so I feel like if we did these little rainbow tassels with this border, that would be kind of cute. So I also found some really cool, if you want to use props in your class, when we teach insect lessons, there are little insects here. There's also different types of animals. So these are all different things that you could use while you're... They also have these fun lizard guys. So like I'm just thinking a lot for like the summer classes when they talk about insects. This would be super fun. I'm resisting the urge to get a full roll of like glitter sparkle paper for the background. I think I might actually try this and see how it works. I might end up having a pretty ridiculous looking background here, but we'll see. So a lot of teachers used this last year for lessons because these looked exactly like one of the magical flowers that Kobe had. So that's kind of cool. So a lot of the classes that I end up teaching are for super young kids, and that's actually the age group I prefer. I know there are a lot of people who end up teaching a wide variety, or they teach older kids and really love that. I just work better with young kids, so I can have a lot of fun playing with the goofy props and not feel ridiculous. So that's one reason why I really love the store. It looks like they have this cookie thing that could be used as a reward set. It's made out of felt, and I think it's only $3. Looks kind of cute. We could use that. Okay, so I survived the trip to the store with my children. So let's take a look at some of the stuff I got here. So this right here was the cookie thing. This can be used as a reward system, and they have cookies on both sides, and you just put it in there. So here is that sparkle paper. So I'm going to try to use this as a backdrop for my teaching. It might be too shiny with the lights on. I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see how it looks once we start teaching. And I also got this awesome border. So I'm going to replace the border all along here with that. And then I got a couple other little fun decorations. They might work, they might not, but hey, it was like $1, so that's fine. Here, these are cutout letters. So I'm going to use these cutout foil letters to spell my name up at the top, because right now, I don't know if you can see, It's not super exciting, it's just my name. It says Teacher Michelle, and it was just made with some printer paper, so it's not that great. The other items that I got in here, I have this. I thought maybe a little garland might be kind of cute, it might be too much, who knows. And then I got some fun props that we can use. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to let you know how this background works out. It's super colorful, so it might be a little too much, but who knows, we'll teach with it for a couple classes and see how it works. If you have any questions about setting up your classroom, feel free to message me or comment below, alright? You can also follow me on Instagram, my stories. You'll get to see the full shopping trip and then also get some tips on there too. Alright everyone, thanks so much.